You see the headline from TMZ. Sorry, Angel Reese, the $5 million offer was only for Caitlin Clark.
Snub wasn't personal, but it was business. That's all it is, business.
Angel Reese just got humiliated after Ice Cube made it crystal clear. Caitlin Clark's the $5 million star, not her. Sponsors ran the numbers and ran for the hills. While Caitlin's packing arenas and owning the spotlight, Angel's sitting out games and watching her Reebok dreams evaporate faster than her media hype.
I remember you famously made an offer to Caitlin Clark, but what about Angel Reese? Would you?
No, the thing with Caitlin Clark, it was just to unlock millions of dollars for the league because of her stardom. What our sponsors was telling us.
Right.
They didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese. So
let's just call it what it is. Angel got exposed, and not even by rivals on the court. No. This takedown came from someone a lot scarier. Sponsors. You know, the people who write the checks. Enter Ice Cube, casually strolling through LAX, minding his business, when he drops a TMZ bombshell that Angel Reese fans still haven't recovered from. You ready for this?
Ice Cube. Because Ice Cube has come out and given everybody some brutal truth.
The $5 million Big 3 deal that had everyone talking? That offer was never for Angel. Not now, not ever. It was only for Caitlin Clark. Ice Cube didn't sugarcoat it. He basically said, Angel who? And here's the kicker. He didn't say it because he hates her. He said it because, gee, I'm not in the business of losing money. There it is. Cold, brutal, honest.
Ice Cube told us sponsors assured him Clark coming to his organization would rake in cash hand over fist. But, quote, they didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese.
And you can practically hear the sound of her Reebok PR team throwing their laptops out the window. See, this meltdown didn't even start on the hardwood. Nope. It started the moment Caitlin Clark walked into Angel Reese's so-called trap in Chicago and walked out with the crown, the fan base, and half the city screaming her name like she's Michael Jordan reincarnated. People were running up to Caitlin like she just dropped a mixtape and cured cancer on the same day. Meanwhile, Angel was somewhere in the background, probably trying to adjust the laces on those Reebok sneakers that absolutely no one was talking about.
What happened to Miss Angel Reese? She's all in Indiana during All-Star, and her Reebok campaign, come to your trap, take over your trap.
Because let's face it, Angel's brand hit a brick wall and the crash was loud. She was hyped up as the next big thing, the it girl, the face of the WNBA. But when it came time to actually be the face, guess what? The camera zoomed in on Caitlin instead. And every brand in the room went, yeah, we'll go with her.
It's about to get ugly. With the Big Three's $5 million offer to Caitlin Clark never coming to fruition, could a lucrative Angel Reese proposal be up next for the Hoops League?
Let's talk numbers for a sec, because that's where this roast gets even juicier. Caitlin Clark was offered $5 million by the Big Three for just 10 games. That's 8 regular season, 2 playoff. Do the math, $500,000 per game. And you know what that is? That's LeBron level value. That's not just sponsorship, that's investment. Ice Cube and the sponsors sat down, looked at the math and said, Caitlin's worth it.
She's not the draw, folks. I don't know how else to say it. Quote, I don't know if we can make that same offer. Cube initially sent the offer Clark's way when she was an Iowa Hawkeye.
You know what they said about Angel? Nothing. Literally nothing. Her name didn't even come up. No offer, no talks, no meeting, not even a polite, we'll think about it. Just flatulence. And when brands are silent, that's death. It wasn't personal, it was just math. Caitlin was going to bring in cash hand over fist. Angel? Not so much. And it's not just Ice Cube saying this. Sponsors, sports insiders, marketing execs, they're all saying it now. Angel isn't the draw. Period.
That just tells you everything that we've been telling you. This is just confirmation. And what's hilarious is this is confirmation from the people that want to pay the money. Sponsors. Oh man, Angel Reese fans are going to be pissed.
And this is where things go from sad to hilarious. Because while Caitlyn's out here turning arenas into stampedes and casually being treated like MJ in Chicago, Angel's entire marketing house is catching fire. One by one, the sponsorships that once lined up around the block for her, they're gone, quietly shelved, disappeared.
For Ice Cube, they're about to come and get Ice Cube. We know how this works. It won't be long.
Multiple campaigns that were in development, done. Canceled. Some flat out scrapped like they were never real in the first place. Why? Because agencies started running the numbers and whispering, "Are we sure she's worth the bet anymore?" She's not.
She's pretty solid, you know?
Yeah, she's a great player. The thing with Caitlin Clark, it was just to unlock millions of dollars for the league because of her stardom, what our sponsors was telling us.
And the whispers? Oh, they turned into full-on conversations. Industry folks were straight up saying, "She's viral today, gone tomorrow." That's code for, this brand ain't worth the budget. And let's be real, that whole branding strategy of hers, going all in on persona, attitude, swag, social clout, none of it mattered once performance didn't back it up.
TMZ Sports caught up with Ice Cube himself at LAX this week. And the Big Three honcho said that there will be no deal put in front of Angel Reese.
She gambled on the idea that followers equal dollars. But here's a little business truth. They don't. Not when the engagement starts dropping. Not when fans stop showing up. Not when Ice Cube looks at the numbers and says, "Nah, I'm good." So now, she's standing in a puddle of faded hype, confused why no one's calling her agent. Maybe because there's nothing to sell anymore. Because when the performance can't keep up with the personality, the brand collapses. And that's exactly what we're watching happen in real time.
So I don't know. I mean, I would assume she's hurt. She missed the game the other night.
And let me be clear. This isn't a tough season or a slump. This is a meltdown. This is the slow, brutal, secondhand embarrassment kind of meltdown where you realize the hype was louder than the talent. And the moment that hype died down, there was nothing left holding the house up.
He explained he's got no issues with the Chicago Sky forward. It's just the dollars and cents wouldn't line up. Listen to the following, Angel Reese fans.
We're not talking polite applause here. Caitlyn had people screaming, crying, chasing her through the streets like she was giving out golden tickets. Lines for her stretched for hours. And the memes? Oh, the internet had a field day. They didn't just call her popular. They dubbed her the Queen of the Rack. Meanwhile, Angel couldn't even get a decent slow clap. Her Reebok campaign might as well have been a clearance rack poster in the back of a shoe store. Irrelevant.
I don't know if we can make that same offer.
I see. So, maybe an adjusted amount?
I think we can make that same offer.
Fans weren't even subtle about it either. They straight up said it online. Clark came to her trap and took it. That's not just shade. That's a knockout. That's the equivalent of showing up to someone's birthday party and having everyone sing to you instead. And it happened right in Angel's supposed territory. Chicago, her home turf, looked her dead in the eye and said, "Nah, we're with her now." They didn't just ignore Angel. They crowned Caitlyn instead. Brutal doesn't even begin to cover it.
Angel Reese was not going to be able to bring in the amount of eyes for the sponsors and for the league for him to justify that offer.
And just when you think Angel might have bounced back, she vanishes. Poof. Like Houdini with bad knees. You check the schedule and there it is. National game, sold out arena, ESPN ready to go, and Angel, day-to-day, back issues, rest. Oh, really? She's doing yoga now instead of hooping? Fans aren't dumb. They saw what was happening. She wasn't just sitting out. She was hiding. Because facing Caitlin Clark on live TV would have been like showing up to a rap battle with nursery rhymes.
This is the new season. What are you most excited for? Like, maybe some new players or some new opportunities?
We got some great players, Lance Stevenson, Dwight Howard. It's great. Wesley Johnson's been great. Montrezl Harrell.
And while Angel was nowhere to be found, Caitlin was out there packing arenas like a rock star. Not just home games, away games too. This isn't some local girl popularity contest. Caitlin Clark's selling out coast to coast. She doubled the WNBA's ratings from last season like it was a casual Tuesday. Angel, meanwhile, couldn't even get her college fans to fill half the LSU arena after winning a national title. That's gotta hurt.
I'm not sure any other single, outside of just the pure numbers that we keep showing people, literal numbers, I'm not sure anything's been more evidence to what we've been saying.
You think it ends there? Ice Cube's team, who already told us loud and clear Angel wasn't getting that $5 million offer, apparently already noticed her engagement was tanking before the injury drama even started. Sponsors didn't wait for excuses. They checked the numbers and said, nope. That's how fast the hype train derailed. 1 minute you're trending, the next minute you're trending for not showing up.
Caitlin Clark went to Chicago and took the city over. It looked like she took the city over. CC with MJ. CC get treated like MJ in the rack. Oh my God.
Now we've got fans, analysts, everyone asking the question, Angel's been dodging like an open three-pointer. Who is Angel Reese without Caitlin Clark? And that's not shade. That's existential. Every headline, every tweet, every clip, it's always her name attached to Caitlin's. Not as a rival, not as a threat, as a shadow. You can't be the main character if your whole arc depends on someone else showing up first. And people are tired. They don't want drama. They don't want TikTok beef. They want hoopers. Players who play, who show up, who let the game do the talking. Caitlin's doing that. Angel? She's sending sub-tweets and calling it marketing.
I mean, outside of the fact you can't even get half the amount of people inside a LSU arena, I still can't. And people are still out here shipping for her right now.
And she's still chasing Caitlin's spotlight like it's the last flashlight in a blackout. Instead of building her own lane, she keeps swerving into someone else's, wondering why it keeps ending in a crash. Brands aren't dumb. They see it. They want consistent, marketable stars, not chaotic energy wrapped in Instagram filters.
So Ice Cube's literally saying, we sat down, looked at the actual figures, and the draw wasn't there.
And then there's the line that ended her public image like a mic drop. You can't take over a trap if it was never yours to begin with. That's it. That's the whole saga. Angel claimed the throne, but never earned it. Caitlin walked in, didn't say a word, and the entire city handed it to her. Angel had the slogans, the outfits, the clout. Caitlin had the fans, the receipts, and the impact. Subscribe now, because Angel's hype may be fading, but the roast is just getting started.